وتكلم الحيطه. انا قلت له قال له هقتله وانا راجع من الشغل بصيت لقيتها قاعده كده في المطبخ. انا قلت اكيد انا في خطر. انا بقول لها ها مالي ازاي؟ قلت لي اطلع فوق. قلت لها طيب حاضر اقتل نانسي. قلت لها الحمد لله مش انا في خطر. طب انا هطلع اقتل نانسي واجيلك. طلعت فوق لقيت نانسي ما عندهاش شعر. قلت لها ازيك يا حبيبتي؟ قلت لها فين شعرك؟ قالت لي ما اعرفش. قلت لها تاخده من العيال. قالت لي ما اعرفش. قلت لها حطي ايدك هنا. حطت ايديها. قلت لها في شعر؟ قالت لي لا. قلت لها فين شعرك؟ قالت لي ما اعرفش. قلت لها قولي لي راسك كانت معاكي طول النهار النهارده؟ قالت لي اها. قلت لها فين شعرك؟ قالت لي ما اعرفش. قلت لها طب خليكي هنا. رحت الاوضه الثانيه لقيت اختها ما عندهاش حواجب. قلت لها ماما شافتك؟ قالت لي لا. قلت لها خليكي هنا السنه دي لغايه ما
I came home playing tennis as I said before. My wife was like this, and I was hoping that I wasn't the one she was looking like that about. And I went up to her and I kissed her on the cheek. I said, "How you feeling, bud?" She said, "I want you to go upstairs and kill that boy." And I said, "Right," because I was happy. I wasn't the one in trouble. Kill the boy, kill the boy. I go to kill my son. He was in the room, looking pitiful. I looked at him, and I noticed that on top of his head, from here all the way around, there was no hair. So I said, son, what happened to your hair? He said, I don't know. I said, son, take your hand and put it on top of your head and tell me what you feel. He said, there's no hair. I said, right. Now tell Dad what happened to your hair. He said, I don't know. I said, son, was your head with you all day today? He said, uh-huh. I said, did you cut your hair off? He said, uh-huh. I said, then why didn't you tell me that? He said, I don't know.
And as I was working to develop myself, I applied for a job as a disc jockey, WMB, on Miami Beach.
انا فاكر في يوم من الايام رحت ادور على شغل. كنت في مونتريال وبنتكلم على ثقه في النفس، وكان شركه هي اسمها شركه كارا، شركه بتوزع الاكل في الطيارات، عندهم فنادق وعندهم مطاعم.
I went to a guy named Milton Butterball. I said, how you doing, Mr. Butterball? I'd like to get a job as a disc jockey. He looked at me, he said, you have any broadcast background? I said, no sir, I don't. You have any journalism background? I said, no sir, I don't. He said, we don't have any jobs available.
وانا رحت اقدم، كان المدير العام كان هو من نوع يوناني جريجي اسمه مستر تاسو سالتارس، ورحت اقدم فقال لي لا ما عندهاش وظائف دلوقتي.
So I went back again. I said, how you doing, Mr. Butterball? My name is Les Brown. He said, I know what your name is. What do you want? I said, I'd like to know whether or not you have any jobs at disc jockey, sir. He said, didn't I just tell you yesterday we didn't have any jobs? I said, yes, sir, but I don't know whether or not somebody got laid off or somebody was fired, sir. He said, no one was laid off or fired. Now get on out of here. I came back the next day. Hello, Mr. Butterball. How are you? He said, fine. What do you want now? I said, I'd like to know whether or not you got any jobs, sir. Didn't I tell you the last 2 days we didn't have any jobs? I said, yes, sir, but I don't know whether or not somebody got sick or somebody died, sir. He said, no one got sick or died. Now don't come back here and throw me out again.
رحت له تاني يوم اكني ما شفتوش قبل كده. صباح الخير يا سيد طاز. قال لي انا مش كنت هنا امبارح؟ قلت له قال لي عايز ايه؟ قلت له انا عندي خبرات. قال لي ما قلت لك ما عندناش وظايف. قلت له مش يمكن حد مات ولا حد جاله تخلف؟ قال لي ما عندناش. جيت له ثالث يوم اكني ما شفتوش قبل كده. صباح الخير يا مستر طاز. قال لي انت مش ابني كنت هنا؟ قلت له مش يمكن حد عي ولا؟ قال لي ما حدش عي.
I came back the next day like I was seeing him for the first time. I said, hello, Mr. Butterball. How are you? He looked at me with rage. He said, go get me some coffee. I said, yes, sir.
رابع يوم قال لي مش كنت هنا امبارح واول امبارح؟ قلت له بكره هكون عندك بكره كمان. اكني ما شفتوش قبل كده. قال لي تعرف تعمل قهوه؟ قلت له طبعا. قال روح اعمل قهوه.
And one Saturday afternoon, while I was at the radio station, a guy named Rock was drinking while he was on the air. I was the only one there, looking at him through the control room window, walking back and forth, young, ready, and hungry. I was saying, drink, Rock, drink. Drink, Rock. I'd have gone to get him some more if he'd asked me to.
وقتها المدير بتاعي هو كان من النوع اللي بيشرب، فقعد يشرب قبلها، فما كانش قادر يفكر. وانا ماشي بره، عارف لما تكون جعان وانا ماشي بره عارف مش قادر. طبعا مش المفروض اعمل كده دلوقتي اصبحت روحاني اكتر، بس كنت عاوز اشرب كمان. وانا بقول اشرب وعايز اكل اجيب لك.
Pretty soon the phone rang and it was the general manager. And I answered the phone. I said, hello. He said, Les, this is Mr. Klein. I said, I know. He said, Rock can't finish his program. I said, I know. He said, would you call one of the other DJs in? I said, yes, sir. I hung the phone up. I said, now he must think I'm crazy.
وبعدين لقيت المدير عندي كلمني ابراهيم. قلت له نعم. قال لي رودريجو. قلت له ماله؟ قال لي هو تعبان شويه. قلت له عارف. قال لي ومش هيقدر يكمل. قلت له عارف. قال لي وعايزينك تتصل بحد تاني عشان يجي يحل محله. قلت له حاضر يا فندم. وانا في نفسي اقول باين فاكر عليا ان انا مجنون ولا حاجه.
I waited for about 20 minutes and I called him back. I said, Mr. Klein, I can't find nobody. He said, young boy, do you know how to work the controls? I said, yes, sir. He said, go in there and don't say nothing here. I said, yes, sir.
فرجعت له بعد ربع ساعه. قلت له ما لقيتش حد. قال لي تقدر تاخد مطرحه؟ قلت له صباح الفل.
I was hungry. You gotta be hungry.
لانك hungry. You're hungry. عارف